stare right in the eyes of right in the eye of my camera. Scare the shit out of
It'd
people.
be creepy. Oh,
Yep.
yeah. Oh, look, we're on. Hello. Welcome to Rainbows and Razor Blades.
Can't do it for that long.
Skag is trying to have a staring contest with all of you, so let me know if you win or lose. I'm Kat, otherwise known as Autumn Knox, and as you can see, I am in the DM box tonight, which I normally am not. It's usually this lady below me, and we've had Christian off to my side here do it too. We have yet to have Skag do it, so he needs to get on. And
Get on it,
but
Skag.
yeah, you get up
There
in
will
this
be lots
DM
of
seat.
explosions.
Anyway, so it is my first time running a game, and I am doing Viking Death Squad. So this should be a good time. I have read and understood the rules as much as I possibly can, which probably means I'm going to lose everything because I decided to do my first game live on stream. So, nerves. Anyhow,
You got this.
Go big or go home.
I figured I might as well, if I'm going to fuck it up, I might as well fuck it up in front of everyone. So, anyway, so we're going to go around real quick and let everybody introduce themselves, and then we will get to the game, and we can talk about what y'all are doing a little bit later on. We'll start with Christian.
Not more. My name's Christian. Hi. I'm really stoked to be here for Kat's first explosion in self-immolation. You can find me on the tweets at the Bleak season, and I've been hanging around these parts. Totally into metal and Vikings, so this game should be exactly my speed. So we'll try and make Kat's first time, painful and demoralizing.
I expect to get hazed. That's pretty much what I figure. Skag, how about you?
Hello, everybody. I am Skagwater RPG. You can find me pretty much anywhere under that. You can also find me on Dice Drop Evolution as Michael Boo. And yeah, today I will be playing my character, which is going to be hilarious. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right.
I'm ready to cause some chaos.
Yeah. Sweet. All right, Kristen.
Hi, I'm Kristen. I'm playing Insane Asan tonight, and it's going to be lots of fun. And yeah, I will do all of my and-thens at the end.
Yes, yeah. Let's do the long old list at the end, because it's going to be quite long this coming month. All right.
That's what he said.
I mean, if he's bragging a lot. Could be a lie, though.
It's always a lie if they're bragging about how long it is.
Women have always been told their whole life that this is 9 inches.
By the way, guys, this is NSFW, so...
it's got a mature content rating in the corner.
Mature content. We're not mature,
already...
but the content is...
Yeah, that's pretty much the accurate way to go with it.
If you have kids...
Put them to bed now.
Send them out of the room, or if they're my kids, they're just going to laugh every time I say dick and run away. So, depends on how you parent.
Just tell them the adults.
Or if they're Colin, say, I'm fast as fuck, boy!
Oh, man. Oh, he tried to blame you for saying that. He said that he heard you say
I
it.
said it first, but he didn't have to repeat it.
No, he did not. These are my children.
3 minutes in, the fire's already caught.
I'm just waiting for them to get in an argument so loud that you'll hear it across the internet, and then I have to swear at them. So, we'll see. Anyway, so now let's get to the game. All right. So we find ourselves in a small town on the fringes of the Warlands, somewhere between that and the forests. And in the middle of town, there are 2 of you, Asan, however you pronounce your name, and Booster. You're in a little dive bar in town, sitting in a back corner. You've been called here by one of your mutual contacts and told that you have a job, and that it could be very lucrative if you can pull it off.
That's a very big if.
Oh, it is. You'll
the
have
booze helps.
Booze always makes it better. So in a few minutes, you will have your contact come and join you to explain the mission. In the meantime, what are the two of you doing right now?
I feel like we have cards out, and I'm beating his ass at poker.
Oh yeah, I'm a big fan of gin rummy myself, so I'm sucking at poker.
And drinking a booze, and
Smell
I'm
this.
sure if I lose a
Is
hand,
this
I'm
motor
flipping
oil?
the table.
Is this motor oil? Smell this. It smells like motor oil. Is this motor oil?
Nah, it's moonshine.
Damn it.
All
Put
right.
hair on your chest.
I've never seen a green joker before, a green ace before. Are you sure there's supposed to be 5 aces in this deck?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, what do I know?
There's also a purple one. Keep an eye out for that.
Purple one. This game gets weirder and weirder every time. Call.
All right. Well, you guys are playing cards. The door to the bar opens, and in comes this immortal. You have only heard of her, but you've never actually seen her before. And she walks in, and she's got a skull in her hand, just carrying it casually, walking along. Gets past the bar, and the bartender just puts a drink on the counter for her, and she nods, picks up the drink, shoots it, puts it back on the counter, and keeps walking towards you. She gets to the table and says, "Hello, I'm glad you all made it. I am Revna Hexbringer. I am the one that called you here to go on this mission for us. It'll pay handsomely if you can pull it off, and if you can't, well, you may not come back." So,
Such is life.
That the same with every job.
So,
That points at the skull.
this is Scully.
That
He's
the
my
guy
friend.
that used to work with you.
No. I found him out on the edge of the Warlands down south. He was just sitting next to a dead Borg, and I thought, well, let's see if he'll talk to me. And lo and behold, he did. We've been friends ever since. He's a good advisor. Talks a lot of shit, though. He talks to me. Isn't that right, Skull? Yeah.
I look at you.
Oh, well, look at this asshole. I guess he's not going to get as big a cut if he keeps it up, huh?
I thought I was the insane one.
I guess I'm going to keep more for myself then.
So let me guess. You want us to go and find the rest of his body? Is that it? We gotta
Oh no,
You know,
no, we've
there was
moved
something.
long past finding his body. So we have tracked a radioactive signal to this spot in the bog, a little bit northeast of here, probably about half a day's drive by vehicle. So we want you to go out there and find out what it is, and if it's something that's salvageable, bring it back to us. I have a tractor here.
Radioactive, right?
Hmm?
It did say radioactive, right?
Radioactive. Like everything else in this world. I mean, it's either going to kill you or make you rich.
Booster, it puts hair on your chest.
It's probably no worse than that moonshine you're drinking over there. That's the worst stuff in this bar.
What are you talking about? I got all the hair I need on there.
Alright, well, now that we've assessed your personal hair
Qualifications?
content,
Yeah.
I
You got all the
don't know.
qualifications.
I don't know that qualifies you, but I mean, if you're hairy, whatever. Anyway.
Oh,
So,
I trim. I keep it nice and neat.
I guess that's better than dreadlocks.
Well, I tried that once, and let me tell you.
Oh, no,
Yeah, it's a little swampy down there.
He cut out and came back just in time to talk about being swampy. Well, you're in luck, Booster. Because you're going to a swamp, so you will blend right in.
Damn internets. Even this far in the future, they don't work correctly.
Well, I mean, in the apocalypse, does anything work correctly?
The apocalypse worked correctly, I guess, if it fucked everything up.
I mean, that's the
Something to be
last
said
thing that
for it.
probably worked.
I find
So-
that we're a little light, just the two of us.
I have another person. He's coming up in a few minutes here. In the meantime, I have a tracker for you that'll help you get to the signal of radioactivity. This is the one that we've been using to track where it is. And Revna gives you guys the tracker so that you can follow the signal. If you want to step out...
Shiny.
What's the pay?
You get... shit, I don't even know.
Salvage rights?
You will get a cash payment or upgrades to your vehicles and weaponry. Anything sufficient to bring you a little bit further ahead and get you settled to start whatever future business you want. So we have a large cash. You'll have
salvage rights? Like anything we can carry? Anything that's not
I'm fine with being paid in moonshine.
Anything that is not the actual radioactive target. If you find stuff out there you want to take that isn't the radioactive target, take it. And then we'll settle up everything else when you get back.
That's hunky-fucky-dory.
Cool. So the third associate that is coming is rolling up right now. I can hear him out there. So if you guys want to step outside and meet him, and then you guys can be on your way. So
all right, she's cheating at cards anyways.
Never. She pulls out like this stack of cards that's like this deep.
That's why I never.
Just look at her. Do you think she was going to play fair?
No, that's why I never play for money with her.
Works. All right, so you guys go outside right away, or do you do anything else before you go out?
No, I think I'm good.
Yeah. Go out and see what this ruckus is.
All right. Well, you guys get outside, and the ruckus is this tank as it rolls up. And it's, you can call it a tank. When it was built, it was probably a tank, but it is so beat up and dilapidated that you're not quite sure how it's even moving forward, let alone being classified as anything other than a complete jalopy. It's just battle scarred, and it's got dents and dings and burn marks, and one of the treads is kind of flopping as it rolls, just thud, 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 thud. It's got a cannon on it. You're not sure if it's going to work or not. It's got a lot of burn marks at the end. And it's a real questionable piece of equipment. So it rolls up to
I don't
you.
know if I classify that as anything other than a jalopy.
Well, anyway. To hell with you, Skag. This asshole is back here talking about how I look like I'm Italian. No shit. Anyway, so this tank, as it was, comes to a halt in front of the two of you, and out of this tank, the hatch opens, and out comes...
Hi, how are you guys? I am Peekaboo. I am your contact for this. He's got a giant shit-eating grin on his face.
Mother of God.
You have fun riding on that tank, and she pats her jet bike.
I can kind of drive it. It kind of works, but not very well. Time to time it goes forward.
I got a lot of it, and this looks pretty important.
Oh, maybe. You might want to put that back on here. I don't know where it went.
Yeah, just give me a second. I'll get to it. I'll do some quick repairs on it.
Are you a mechanic of sorts?
Well, see, my mother, she had two dreams for me. One was that I would be a renowned artist. The other was that I would be a dentist. And fortunately, I failed her on both counts, but yes, I'm a mechanic of sorts.
Neither are very useful in this world anyway, so...
That's what I tried to make you understand.
I think most of the people's teeth just kind of fall out here. Or they're punched out.
It's nice to meet you,
Peekaboo. Or they're
Peekaboo.
shot out.
I'm insane, Asan.
Oh, no.
No, that's just a descriptive. No, actually, she really is insane.
Yeah, no, she's insane.
I can see that, I think.
I'm Booster Cogburn. Pleasure to meet you, Peekaboo.
Booster?
That's right.
Okay, that'll be easy to remember.
That's why I picked it. Sure as hell when my mama named me Booster, she wanted to name me Michelangelo on account of she wanted me to be a world-renowned artist and such, but...
Your mom is even more insane than I am.
And I haven't even told you what the dentist name was.
What is the dentist's name? I want to know now.
No, I'll save it for after the break. I'll take a look at this thing for you if you want, as soon as I got a couple seconds.
Okay, well that sounds like a good plan there. And then we can go to the wonderful field of opportunity.
You guys are going
I
out
got
to
the
bog.
tracking beacon. I'll lead on my jet bike. Try and keep up.
I don't know if I can or not.
If I
Well, then I will scout.
Peekaboo.
I won't get so far ahead that you can't see me, but
We can always find her by the smell. Don't worry.
Oh yeah. That
Okay, if I hop in with you there, bud.
yeah, it's fine.
all I do is smell like moonshine.
That's not a good smell to have.
Yeah.
All right,
you
there,
guys.
Sling Blade. Let's get going.
That
All
them
right.
taters.
So, you guys are heading out then? Good to go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good to
All right.
go.
So, you guys are heading out that way. It's pretty open. You don't see a whole lot of anything on the plane for the moment. So you're kind of cruising right now. Is there anything you want to set up and get ready before you get towards the actual bog, or you get to the bog itself?
Is there a way that I can make sure that the tank is loaded and ready to go?
You have time for that.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Isan is scouting ahead. All she
Okay.
needs is her battle hammer and her chains. She good.
Okay. What about you, Booster?
I'm mostly concerned with staying alive in this vehicle. I think I'm probably going to be busy sort of reattaching things as they fall off. But I'll take a quick look at the tank and at my buddy's armor here, since he's probably going to be standing between me and whoever's going to be shooting at me. And if I see any sort of repairs or upgrades, whatever I can do, just we don't have to actually make a roll or anything, but it's just I'll tinker with it and just sort of try to reattach some stuff and just make it more shipshape, basically.
Okay. Cool. So
I don't
you-
necessarily get close into combat though, Booster.
As long as you stand between me and whoever's shooting at us, I don't care how close you get to them. I mean, you can get close enough to smell their breath, or far enough that you can wave at them. They'll never know you're there, just as long as I'm behind you. Oh, I should warn you. My friend on the bike out there,
Yeah.
No bark!
whatever happens, don't get close
No
to them in
bark.
combat.
I would try
Bad
not.
things happen when you get close to, we've lost people. We've lost people.
I no problems there. I like to use these things, and he's got a sniper rifle strapped to his back, and
No
a little
bark.
tiny handgun on his side. I don't like to get close. It makes things
That's good.
convenient.
Getting close these days is bad anyways. I mean, you get stuff off of people just by standing next to them. Got a
Exactly.
case of the crabs the other day because I was in the same room as. It's just a bad deal, man.
Did you lose any teeth?
He smiles. He's missing half his teeth. No.
Okay, well, then I don't got to worry about the crabs taking my teeth then.
No. You're fine. You're fine, buddy.
I'm not quite sure that's how that works, but okay. Alright, so most of the trip is uneventful. Asan, since you're scouting ahead a little bit, what you're going to start to see is the edge of the swampy forest bog start to come up on the horizon. And the tracker is kind of directing you towards where the path is to go into the bog. It's still pretty off in the distance, but you can see it coming. So I don't know if you want to let the guys know that you're close, or if you want to just keep scouting along.
I'll keep scouting along. There's no reason to go backwards at this point. I do want to see, kind of gauge and see if the janky tanky will even go into the
None of your vehicles will go into the bog. You will be leaving them out at the side. So
my jet bike is only as big as I am, though.
Nope.
I...
It is a swampy bog with lots of vines and low-hanging branches and a lot of debris in the way. The path is like people wide, but not bike wide. So
clothesline.
Yeah, you won't be getting very far if you try to take it in there. You'll be sad. Damn. So you're starting to get to the bog, but you see at the edge of the bog, you see like stuff moving. So at that point, you kind of want to start to slow down because you're not quite sure what's going on there. But you see like little figures just kind of moving slowly towards that path and like into various spots in the forest. So, and you guys are starting to come up on Asan as well, so you're starting to see some of this too. So what are you guys gonna do?
Asan is gonna get off her jet bike and she's gonna find a nice place in the leafy matter where she can kind of hide it because she don't want nobody to steal it.
I wouldn't do that just yet. Are you sure?
No.
Why don't you put your...
No.
I'm gonna be nice and give you one chance on an out on that one.
Fine, she'll just park the bike and hope no one steals it.
Why don't you put it in the tank here?
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
That thing folds up, right?
No.
We can make it fold up.
No. She kind of like slides it under the tank.
Okay, just remember it's there so I don't run it over.
Oh, I will.
I hope so. But I
Loves that thing more than she loves life.
Stop.
I've seen her do things to that thing. Make the sinner turn red.
I'm learning so many new things about my character.
So, never mind.
That exhaust pipe.
She's exhausted after that one. 3 days to recover.
It's a good ride, right?
Handles well.
Handlebars do come in handy.
Maybe she
All right,
actually
let's shift gear here.
want to.
Oh no,
All
we got a
right.
bot, guys. We got a
I'm
bot.
banning.
Okay, you got it.
Bye-bye.
Ban hammer. All right,
Ban
shall we get
wrench
going?
tonight.
All right, so are you guys going to start walking towards where you see the path at and these figures moving about?
Sure.
All right.
What do the figures look like they have?
Well,
Are they
you got to
just
walk a
blobs?
little closer to really start seeing them.
I
Okay.
definitely stay about 30 feet ahead of the others in case I start to use my chains.
You have
That's a good
a
call.
scope on that there gun of yours there, Sling Blade?
Yeah, kinda.
If you look through it, maybe you could, take a gander up yonder at those fellas up there.
I can try and see what happens.
But
Yeah,
see what
let's-
happens. Well, was it like a random thing? Like you put a coin in it and you don't know what's
Yeah.
gonna pop out?
He
Yeah,
looks through it with hope.
pretty much. It's a lot of hope. It's kind of cracked, so I gotta use a lot of Kentucky windage on this thing.
You can probably move another like 10 feet, 15 feet, and really get a good look at them, but without
Okay.
really getting too close. So
I'm gonna hang back a little bit and kind of, I don't go into combat too much. I'm gonna let these guys sort of get ahead, and I'm gonna hang back and
Asan is ahead of you a little bit anyway because she doesn't want to murder you with her chains. So
I ain't going near that one.
yeah, I wouldn't either if I were playing. So, what you see, some of them are in your path to go to the entrance to the bog. Some of them are going just towards the random places in the bog. What we see are about 20 fungal dead out in front of the bog, and they're all seem to be kind of going towards the bog, but you're not quite sure what the deal is there. They haven't noticed you quite yet, but you're gonna still have to go through that path to get there, because everything else is.
I wonder if they're fun guys.
Well, I'll tell you what. At least they're not fucking giraffes. I hate giraffes.
Interesting.
Are there even giraffes still alive at this point in the apocalypse?
I don't know. I hope not. Those things are nasty.
Now we're gonna find one. Thank you very much. We're gonna see one.
An undead giraffe.
You see what I'm running? Tell you right now.
You're gonna go the opposite way, huh? It's okay.
That's
I'll take it down.
I'll ride it.
All right. Well, I don't know about you suckers, but I can sneak. Crouch.
I can go unnoticed.
We'll try and sneak past these fun guys in case they're not fun at all.
Yeah, I did take the special skill as go unnoticed, so if I get 4, 5s, and 6s, I can avoid detection for...
I also have go unnoticed because,
Woohoo!
Going unnoticed is fun.
Alright, let's see how long I'm unnoticed. I'm unnoticed for 3 rounds.
Is that despite the roll of whatever the fungals do?
Yes, it says I can avoid detection for 1d4 rounds, so...
Okay.
Just... I
also made my roll with incredible successes because I have like a whole ton of dice. 4 rounds! Woo.
You just gotta let her know if you get 3 6s. Exactly. Not more, not less.
No, I got a 6 and 2 5s, but I didn't get 3 6s.
I mean, I got 5 and 2 4s, but that's it. So 13.
Hopefully you guys don't hear the dogs barking. They're going kind of crazy right now. So. All right. What about you, Peekaboo? Did you have any sneak?
I have an attack that I can do, but that's not until like later. Like once we actually are in combat, or if they look menacing enough that they're gonna try to charge us, then I'll shoot them.
So you're kind of hoping that you can just sneak past with these two.
Maybe.
Well, so you two are sneaking past, and you're doing pretty good so far. But then Peekaboo kicks some rocks, makes some sounds, and all bets are off. And 5 of them turn around and look right at all of you.
Isan is gonna move forward so that she's in a position to hand it.
Okay. What about you?
Behind you, a giraffe!
They are not amused. They don't even... Nobody's home.
Fucking mushroom guys.
They have one imperative.
What happens if we eat them?
You probably will become incredibly sick. It's not going to be like some great hallucinatory trip. It's probably going to be straight fucking dead.
Okay.
So, they're not snacks. You do not saute them with some chicken. You just have to kill them.
All right, well, I'm going to back off as far as I can from Insane there. And I pull out my iron gun, which fires unlimited amounts of fire rounds or something like that. And then
limited rounds of fire. Okay. Where did that go?
One more dice to shoot shit.
My iron blaster. It fires fire stuff at enemies. So I don't know if they catch on fires. Iron blaster, infinite fire-like ammo, ignites objects.
Fire is good.
Fire!
Alright, so your roll for speed and tell me what you guys got. Just put it in the chat so I can keep track of it.
Good. Okay.
So I roll my dice and I add them. Is that the deal?
Yes.
Yeah, you roll your d6s, however many you have, and then you add them together and just tell me what they are. All right. Yeah. No. All right. Like that.
That's right.
So let me put here.
Built on speed.
Look at you, Christian. You're gonna go first.
I rolled like crap on my 4 dice.
I did too. I looked over. I was like, "Oh no!" You just get done rolling. I'm like, "No, why you curse me like this?"
So, Christian, you actually tied for initiative with the second ones, with 2 of them, and then that leaves. This guy. All right. So, Christian, you are first in initiative. So, what would you like to do?
I would like to fire up my war drums. Basically, I have a little mini disc player, and I slip a little chosen for the occasion disc in it, and I press play, and these 2 little speakers on either side of my helmet start blasting out some very ancient, very mystical tribal sounds, Black Sabbath, and as that blasts through, I can either inspire my friends or intimidate my enemies, and I will choose to intimidate my enemies, giving them minus 1d on a roll every round. So not all of them, but one of them basically gets minus 1d.
All right. So let's see.
On a roll.
You just want one that's. We'll do this one. Minus 1d6.
Trevor, if there's one that looks like, more dangerous than the others.
I mean, they're all the same.
They're all the same, all right. So, pick the first one, and I will aim my speakers at him and intimidate him with the power of Tony Iommi's riffs. And cause him to have a minus 1 die on his roll his action.
Alright, he looks as startled as a brainless undead can and kind of just stops his shamble.
Does he start headbanging?
He kind of just goes like this a little bit and twitches. It's the best he's got. Alright, so then there is a different skeleton, and that one is going to be closer to you, Kristen. And he is going to lash at you.
Okay.
Okay. And you have beat a 12.
Minus 13.
Huh?
No, our to hit is what our initiative roll is.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, well, his initiative is. His initiative is 15,
what he rolls has to hit my initiative. So my initiative is 13, and if he rolled 12, then he misses.
No, I rolled again, sitting here thinking I had to roll again. His initiative's 15.
No, if the try to hit me. What if he rolled to try to hit me?
Did he have to roll right now, or is it his initiative that he rolled for speed?
No, he has to roll to hit, and then that our armor class is also our initiative.
Okay, that's what I was trying to do. Like, you had me confused there because you were talking about his speed initiative, and I was like, no, wait, I know I have to roll to hit. So you rolled what?
I didn't roll anything. Oh, I rolled a 13 for my initiative.
Okay, and he just rolled a 12. Okay. That's what I was trying to
That's what I was trying to say, is I'm minus 13, so if you rolled a 12, he missed.
Okay, yes. He missed. So he goes to lash at you, and it just whips past your shoulder.
Ha-ha!
All right, and it is actually your turn in initiative.
I'm going to... Is there another one besides just him that's close enough for me to hit?
So you're a little ahead of everybody, so you have... They're a little further back, so they're kind of staggered, like in a U shape, kind of around you, and you're close to probably the one that swung at you, and then probably another one on the other side.
Okay, then I'm going to use my chains.
Okay. Now explain to me your chains again, so I know what they're going to hit.
So I hit 2 foes when rolling, so I just have to beat their initiative to hit them, and then they take a damage to their armor if they have it.
Okay.
If
So
they don't have armor, they're gone.
you have a 15 and a 13 to beat.
First off, that's a 666, and I rolled a 22.
So it begins.
Well, okay. So I have 2 options here. So you go to take your swing, and you did 666 on one, and then you're 22 on the other. So you took them both out, basically. They have no armor, so they're gone. Which is cool and all, and as the other 3 start to think about what they're gonna do, they start to shuffle a little bit, and then they just freeze. They just completely freeze. So, my dogs are making me crazy.
I'll feed them on the break and they'll be less crazy.
Yeah, it's fine. We're gonna do that in a little bit here. So, you're not quite sure what's going on. You guys look around, and the other dead that are off in the distance that started to notice the commotion, they're also just stuck. They're not like time frozen, they're just like paralyzed. You can see them looking around all wild-eyed, like, what the fuck is going on? You know, as much as something like that can think, what the fuck? And off on the horizon, you see like this dust start to kick up, and out of nowhere comes this vehicle. You don't know what it is. You've never seen one before, but you've heard of the old world kind of vehicles, and this thing is like gleaming white. Looks like it's never seen 8 millennia of war. Just dropped in out of nowhere. And it just rolls up to you, and it's this long thing. And it's
like a limousine kind of thing, or like...
You would know it from any kind of history. You might have heard that it is in fact a limousine. So if you know any like little bits of history, read anything, maybe saw a picture of something, maybe someone drew one on a wall trying to be clever, whatever, this is what you would know as an old world limousine. I mean, it's like pristine. It's not even got the dust on it from driving up. So you're not entirely sure what you guys just did to bring this upon yourselves. And so out of the driver's seat,
vehicle. Very fancy. Very fancy. I like it. I like it a lot.
So out of the driver's seat comes this little man, and he's got a little hat on, a little black suit, and his face is just a husk. Just a husk with hollowed out eyes, you know, and no just blackness, and his mouth is like gaping open, and also is just a shriveled husk. And he looks at all of you and walks to the back door and opens it and says, "You should get inside. I would advise not refusing." So, what do you do?
I think this is what the old timers refer to as a plot twist, ladies and gentlemen.
I say we trust him.
They used to make him back in the old days.
Isan doesn't even think about it. She just jumps in.
Yep. We're just gonna go in and have a good time, guys. It's a party.
All right. So, did you get into Booster?
Of course. Never been in one of these.
It looks fancy.
Plush seat. It's suspension. Very solid. I like it. This glass bulletproof. Is there a minibar?
There is, in fact, a minibar. But before you even notice the minibar, what you see sitting in the back as you've got clambered into this vehicle like all crazy is this woman. And she's sitting there in this suit that's just as white, matching everything. Just a suit coat and pants, No shirt underneath. Hair pulled back nice. Looks like she's ready to hold a meeting. And she looks at all of you with her bright red eyes and is like, well, welcome. Thank you for actually getting in the vehicle and entertaining me today. I have a proposition for all of you.
Well, we're already on a job.
Are you God?
No, I'm the opposite. We know each other, but we're not friends.
Wait a minute. Do I smell brimstone?
You smell something that smells a bit like burning wood and a little bit of ash. Seems a little
Devil!
Might
It's
be.
not a giraffe, at least.
He has a point. It was a pleasure to meet all of you.
Maybe if we're really nice, she'll give us some more things.
Perhaps, but you actually have to accept my proposal.
It's okay.
Booster, that doesn't work on me. That's vampires.
Damn it! I like scooch back as far as I can. Like I tried to sort of squeeze in behind Insane and behind the Sling Blade there, just kind of like I'm deeply unsettled by this.
Booster, you hang around with me. She can't be much worse than that.
All these years, Booster, I didn't think of you as one to cuddle.
Isan just kind of whacks him upside the back of the head and grabs a drink.
Here,
right.
take some of this. He's gonna hand Booster a drink. It might calm you down a little bit.
Spilled it.
Do you need some Xanax or something, Booster?
No, I just want to inform the GM that on my character sheet next to code it says we'll never ally with hell and kill a human. Just so you know. Just so you know. I didn't choose it. I rolled it, and that's what happened. Just so you know.
Well, you're lucky that there will be no human killing in this, so. All right. So, would you like to hear my proposal?
Yes, succubus, tell us that we may leave your presence.
Also, not a succubus. Those live in the southeastern part of hell. Nice girls.
Now you're gonna give me geography lesson.
You brought them up.
I need another drink.
Okay. Hand him another drink.
There's plenty.
Thanks, Blade. You are right.
Yeah.
All right. So, if you'd like to hear my proposal, everyone.
Yes.
Okay.
I would love to hear your proposal, Miss Devil.
All right. So, in another part of the bog, I have something that needs to be retrieved.
Ooh,
It's a
another
little-
thing.
I'll have Smalls take you over there, drop you off, and give you the instructions on how to get to the location of said item.
Wait, who
Your
smells?
The driver.
Oh, okay.
It's one of those ironic nicknames, like if we were to call you, Brainy or something.
Brainy. I mean, I could live with that, I suppose.
No, sorry, I was talking to Slingblade here.
Oh, cute.
I mean, yeah,
Or
I
if
guess
we're-
maybe.
If we were to call Insane, like, well-adjusted.
Pinnacle of sanity.
Ironic nickname.
I'm
Got
perfectly well adjusted. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Yeah.
Well adjusted to
okay.
having your volume on the Insane turned up to 11. I actually take a lot of delight in watching you work with your insanity. It's quite entertaining. That's one of the reasons I picked this group.
Oh, you picked us, did you?
I did.
So what happens when we get there? We're gonna see some bad guys. We're gonna shoot them. They're gonna freeze. Then somebody else is gonna pull up in a car, and all of a sudden they're gonna be like, "I have something I need you to get at the other end of the bog." And then we're gonna travel all the way to the other end of the bog. And then when we get there, there's gonna be some other guy waiting for us in a jeep. He's gonna be like, "I need something at the other end." And we're gonna get there, and they're gonna be giraffes, right? That's what's gonna happen, right?
No, this isn't an endless loop quest. But if you really want giraffes, I can call for some. They've been extinct for a long time, but I can pull them.
Please do. I want to see one. They sound majestic.
Okay, I do have one question though, because we were already hired to go after something radioactive in here. Please tell me you're not after the same thing, because then we gotta break at least one deal, and breaking deals is no bueno.
See, I came here to offer you an even better deal. So you retrieve the item, and when you return, the other item that you're supposed to retrieve from the bog will be waiting for you as payment.
Not sure that's necessarily better deal, but hey, I'll roll with it.
It's exactly like the same deal.
It's less work, and you get double the pay.
Exactly.
There might be a few other little goodies at the end for you.
You're aware that as the devil, you're like, automatically sus, right? Like,
the devil never breaks a deal.
I know my reputation precedes me. It's up to you whether or not you want to accept.
I look at you like you've gone insane.
I'm not insane.
I mean, it sounds like a deal that's too good to be true.
That's the kind of deal the devil does. Like, that's literally written in the book. The devil offers deals that are too good to be true.
That is true. You can take the deal, or I can drop you back off with all of those undead that are aware that you're there, and you can try and fight your way out. And then when you die, I'll just collect your souls, and Insane will have to go somewhere and be made sane again. You'll have to go to
we'll take the deal.
Giraffe Land.
Oh, you can send him to Giraffe Land?
I'll send him to Giraffe Land.
Don't even fucking joke about that shit.
Oh, I wasn't joking. I'm completely serious. I will make a special corner of hell with giraffes.
We will take your fucking deal.
That's good that you're going to take my fucking deal.
That's right. We're going to take your fucking deal.
All right.
Okay, go. What do you need? What's the item? What do you want? What are we doing? What's happening? Are we in hell? I don't know anymore. Things have gone completely off the rails. What do you need?
For us to get something.
Yeah, I know, but what thing? Like random thing? Like, can of Red Bull? What?
It could be a core of sorts. I don't know.
Why don't you just let her talk?
Lucifer's just sitting here waiting for you to shut up. Just listening to all of this. Finally, quiet. So, in the other part of the bog, and we're still in the Warlands, we're not in hell, Booster. There is a small shack. And in that shack, there is a box. I simply need you to retrieve the box.
You want the rock lobster?
No, and it's not the love shack either. So
No. It's the octopus. You opened it up for that.
That was too easy.
So, retrieve the box. Smalls will give you a token so that you can call and say that the deed has been done and the item has been retrieved, and we will return, pick you up, get the item from you, and then drop you back off at your vehicles.
And what are you going to use this object for, though? I'm curious.
That's really not your problem.
But if it kills me, then it is my problem.
Well,
no. Lucifer said we were not going to kill any humans. You're a human, right?
Yeah, but doesn't mean...
Lucifer said there was going to be no human killing.
Okay, not right now, but afterward.
Well, we'll deal with afterward when we get to afterward.
Yeah.
Depends on if you fuck it up. So don't
I try
fuck
not
it up.
to. I won't fuck it up.
As long as you don't fuck it up, you'll be fine.
Okay.
We look like people who fuck up gigs.
Do you want an
Yeah.
answer to that?
No.
It's probably better that way.
I should have been a fucking dentist.
Should have been a fucking dentist.
Should have been a marine biologist.
For the oceans that don't exist, yes.
Yes.
What about
Blade.
you?
I like
What about
it.
you, Asane? Would you have rather been something else at this point?
No, I like me.
I
Someone's
appreciate
got
that
to.
level of confidence. All right, so
Lean into lean into Peekaboo. Now we know she's really insane.
It says it in her name.
Shut up.
you're gonna kill her over there. The devil's not gonna kill her. You guys are.
Stupid COVID cough.
Let's go get that thing.
Let's
All
go
right.
get the thingy.
What is it? The box, right?
The box.
It is a black box. You have to retrieve it and bring it back to me. That's it.
From the Love Shack. Got it.
From the Love Shack. Please don't do anything lovey in that shack. I wouldn't advise it.
I mean, I wouldn't touch either of them with a 10-foot pole. I prefer women.
Oh, do you? Lucifer just kind of looks at you. I'll keep that in mind.
All right, you two. Another limousine, another time. Let's go.
All right. So the limousine takes you about 10 minutes down the way. It goes pretty fast, so you've probably gone a few miles. And stops at another pathway and lets you out of the vehicle. When you get out of the vehicle, Smalls approaches all of you and holds out his hand with a little token on it. It's just a black stone with a silver pentacle on it. And that is your token that you will call and say it is done. And Lucifer will come back to retrieve the box.
I ain't touching nothing.
Asane grabs it.
Of course. All right. And with that, Smalls gets in the limo and speeds off into the distance, and the limo disappears. So now you're at the entrance to a different bog. You don't see any undead currently. The path is open. What do you guys want to do first?
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Isan keeps her 30 feet forward of distance to try to avoid hitting her teammates.
I mean, I also have this, and he's gonna pull out a piece of equipment. It can sense motion, so this can help us out if people are gonna be trying to attack us or something.
Mark
I mean,
my
anything
words.
that's handy
This
is handy.
will end badly.
You're such a doom and gloom. Just go.
Point at all the world around us.
I don't know. I kind of like it. It makes it easier to spot things.
You kill me, Sling Blade. You kill me.
I kill a lot of people. You're right.
No human killings. Lucifer said no human killings.
No, you were not going to be bid to kill humans by Lucifer. Nobody said anything about any humans killing other humans.
See, there's always a trick.
This is not even Lucifer's
Okay.
trick. That's your personal tick there.
Look at the thing. Look at the motion sensor as we walk. Make sure that nothing's around us.
All
If you're
right.
walking and using the motion sensor,
Isn't it
isn't
neat?
everything else moving?
Don't you think the warlands are complete?
Of course she's singing. So with that, you guys are starting to walk into the new pathway into the bog, and we're gonna go to break because we need to deal with the dogs, and I need a drink. So
Puppers. Puppers. Nah, I need a drink.
We'll be back.
we'll
All
be
right.
back.
Right
Thank
back,
you guys.
guys.
New umbrella break. Good to go.
All right. Welcome back. We have gone on break. We have taken care of my obnoxiously loud dogs. And we're ready to see what happens when our group here goes into the bog.
It's bog. It's bog.
It's big, it's stinky, it's wood.
No one survives the bog of war.
What's in the bog?
We are us.
That is correct. You are in the bog. All right, so you guys
So
are
anything on that motion detector?
Because yeah, hold on. I need to make sure my Twitch is working because it's still saying that we're on.
We're on.
Okay, cool.
We're on. They've been listening to us sing about bogs.
Bugs.
Bog, it's bog. For fun, it's a wonderful toy. It's good for a girl and a boy. All right, let's not get bogged down here.
As your signal gets bogged down.
I still think the best one was the last one where his mouth was open and like he was yelling.
I don't know what's going on. Usually my signal's pretty good.
Just bog stuff.
So, does your detector have like stats or anything to it?
All it says is motion accurately senses all movement nearby. Push to expand range. That's it. And that's all that is.
The three zones are nearby, so it would be anything that's within like almost seeing distance technically, but since there's trees and stuff, we can't see past those.
Right.
Is how I read it.
Probably good for like invisible stuff and stuff like that. But
yeah,
you know.
Yeah, you may run into some artifact too from stuff swaying in the bog from the breeze. So we'll say it's because you're in a bog and you can't see, too far ahead of you because of all of the trees and the moss and everything, that it's probably more like within the what they call just outside, maybe just a smidge outside what they call the arm's length range, so maybe a few feet past that. So right now you're kind of walking forward on the path and you don't see anything yet, but you hear stuff off in the distance kind of crunching around. So you're just moving forward. And what are you guys going to do?
On the lookout for giraffes.
Isan is still keeping that 30 feet ahead distance so she can use her chain if she needs to, and keeping an eye out.
All right.
Peekaboo's just gonna be looking down at the motion stone, monitoring it, looking up every few seconds.
I'm guiding Peekaboo so that he doesn't trip and fall.
All right, so we have you two in a chain going up the path, and then Isan further up. All right, so Isan, before
with an actual chain.
With an actual chain. So, chain. Not sure how that chain's gonna do in the bog with all the trees. So we'll have to figure that out. So you're further ahead. So off in just a little bit ahead of you, you can see about 6 fungal dead. So they're just kind of shambling. Like 2 of them are on the path. There's a couple just past the path, and another couple like coming towards, bringing up the rear. So they're kind of walking towards where you were at the bog, but they're not quite intent on a mission like the ones you saw earlier. They're just kind of shuffling that way.
I'm feeling a strange sense of deja vu.
Maybe.
Do we need to go like through them to get where we're going, or are they off to a side?
That you're going to have to try and go through because a couple of them are on your path. There's a lot of the mycelium stuff, that goo that they talk about in the stories, and you aren't quite sure what's in the bog over here. There looks like there's a little fern ground here and there on your right, so you might be able to like skirt some of the trees, but you're probably going to have to figure out how to sneak past or just go through them.
Can we make some kind of diversion?
Isan's like, I'm just going through them. And she's going to lower her head because she's got the bug jaw helmet on.
Ah,
And she's going to run and headbutt one.
All right, well, everybody roll for speed, please.
It works. I was going to just shoot him. Oh, shit.
You know why she's got all those chains? Because she's the missing link.
The missing link between what and what?
Get her.
Everything that makes sense and everything that doesn't.
All right, so let me get mine here. So...
Right. Maybe I'm an idiot. So, nope, I'm an idiot. Hold on. I don't know how to math. Oh, no, that's right. Okay. I am right. I don't know math. Math hard. Yeah. Just let me know when I can shoot like 40 of all of them and watch them all go down.
So what we got here? We got 2 17s. Nice. So you two can go in tandem when you get to you. And a 13. Alright, so it looks like Kristen and Skag are up first.
No, Kristen and Christian.
Christian? Oh, you're right.
I'm like, are you sure?
No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I just read it really quick while I was writing down my other stuff. So, Christian and Kristen will be going first.
Approval. Crazy goes first.
She puts her head down and she does the whole like pawing the ground like a bull does, and then just yells and runs at one. Ah! And attacks with the bug jaw helm.
All right.
I will use my my war drums to my speakers, which will.
There goes that.
I'll be blasting out some classic Dio. And we'll use them to give Isan inspiration, so +1 dice on your roll.
Okay.
All right, so
I'm like, you go, girl!
Nice.
As Holy Diver starts playing.
Holy Diver!
I can't
Holy
sing.
Charger.
19.
Holy Charger.
all right, so the one you hit, you basically like bowl right through him and split his ass in half. You hit him like right in the spine, and he just snaps and falls apart and dies.
Okay, so now with Whirlwind, since I attacked him successfully and killed him, can I still use that against any of the others that are close to me? Or would you rule that as against the same enemy?
Explain to me Whirlwind real quick so I know the mechanic of it.
On a successful melee attack, roll for a follow-up, and then I gain a bonus attack for each 6 I roll.
Well, I can interpret that as you would get to attack him again if you broke
That's
his
what
armor.
I thought, but I just want to see how you would rule it, so.
Yeah, because I mean, that would just be a little too easy with these guys. But you did split that dude in half and ran right past them like a battering ram. So y'all see Isan just like put her head down and scratch like a bull, like the fucking crazy bitch she is, and just runs right through this fungal dead, and he just splits in half and his pieces go flying to either side. So that leaves 5 of them, and Christian has already done his inspiration. So then it will be the next one in order, and he is going to take a swipe at, let's see, who's in front of who? Christian, are you in front of Skag or vice versa?
I'm hanging in the back. I'm like nowhere near. I was guiding him like.
Chris is all the way up front.
Okay.
Insane's all the way up front. We're in the back.
We're chilling. We're chilling like villains. In the back.
and you just plowed through. So the let's see, what has he got that he can do?
Excuse me.
That was great. That was a good one.
Yeah,
I was
that
like,
pretty
wow,
fantastic.
Skag, you got it going on. Then I realized it was Kristen.
Yeah.
I knew it was her. I wasn't even looking at the screen. She'll beat either one of you any day.
I have shaken
I'm not
windows
challenging.
before.
Just give her root beer. It's impressive.
Yeah.
So, the fungal dead that is so you plowed through one on the path, but the other one on the path turns and sees you, and he's going to use entangle on you, which is he's going to try and immobilize you. For it would be 1d4 of turn, so we'll see if it actually succeeds. May or may not, because your initiative's so high. And it does not succeed. He rolled a 10. So he tries to throw these like sinewy, like entanglement things from his body at you, and they just kind of like go to either side and kind of flop to the ground. And they're just kind of like, and he's just like standing there like
he's
looking
flaccid.
completely dopey. And then that brings us to you, Skag.
Oh, goody. Okie dokie. So I'm going to take out my... How many of these guys are left? Four,
Five.
six,
Five.
five? There's five
There are 6
left.
to start.
Dope. Alrighty. I'm going to be using my gunslinger ability.
Okay.
Hold on. After any hit made with a gun. Okay. So I got to make sure that I hit, but I probably will.
Okay, so what does Gunslinger do for me and the crowd home?
Gunslinger. After any hit made with a gun, roll Gunslinger skill. Instantly score as many additional hits as 4, 5s, and 6s are rolled. Fire these additional shots at any targets or all at the same target.
So we're going to play shooting gallery. Got it.
Yeah! And I got really good rolls.
All right,
Looking at it.
So you have to roll. You have a 15, 12, 12, 11, and 6 to beat. So.
So do you want me just to roll to tell you the amount total that I got?
Yeah. Who are you going for first? We'll start with
whichever one is the closest to probably the high. Whatever's on the.
What'd you roll?
Closer to her. 6, 12, 17, 22.
It doesn't matter.
20.
Pick one.
Yeah.
At this point, it doesn't fucking matter. Just pick one and hit it.
Yep. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, one of them, the closest one. And then I'm going to be using my gunslinger skill. I got 5 that were 5s, 6, 4, 5s, or 6s. So I need more dice.
So you hit everybody. Is
Yeah.
essentially the gist of it.
That's actually not as good, but 6, 13, 16 for another one.
Okay. Roll again.
Got 2. 5.
That one misses.
Yeah.
Roll again.
So
Okay, so you got 2. Cool.
yeah, I shot 2.
All right.
Hopefully
so
they just die.
yeah,
Oh, you blew them up like you were throwing dynamite in a hog pen.
they have no armor. So basically, Peekaboo pops up and says some clever peekaboo thing, and pulls his gun out and is like in a shooting gallery, nails 2 of them, and they just obliterate. Like
I told you I can do this. This is what I'm good at.
Yeah, you're good, buddy. You're coming with us next time.
If there is a next time.
So
The way
Yeah.
you two are flattening them, we'll be good.
he got the one on the path, and I'm gonna say he got one adjacent to it that was coming into the field. So there's still one just off the path that was on the other side of the one Isan obliterated, and then one in front of that one, and then there's still one more in the bog coming in. So the next one going is the one that's closest to the path. He is gonna also try to use entangle on Isan, because he's not close enough to actually do anything. And then in initiative order, the other 2 are just going to have to move. That they don't have anything else they can do. So, let's see. Nope. Again, shoots out these little strings of things. And they look really disgusting, like you don't want them to touch you. And some of them attach to the bush right next to him, and some hit the path, and he just stands there with the biggest zombie dirt face you've ever seen. And that's it. And the other two shamble to the path, and that's as far as they can go. So now they're all right there.
Oh, yay, this is going to be easy now.
So now that brings us back to Asan.
She's gonna pull her battle hammer off her back, and she's gonna wind up, and she's gonna swing at one.
All right.
I threw a dice on the floor.
Womp womp.
Yep, I just did that a little bit ago.
12 for the one closest to me.
Well, you just met it, so you got that one. So Asan winds up with her battle hammer, and I just imagine her winding it up over her head like this. Then she grabs it and swings and takes the fucker's head right off. It just goes flying.
That's exactly what I was imagining.
And the body crumples to the ground, and that's it for that one. So now we are on to Christian.
Yeah, I am going to skip ahead a couple songs on my CD player. I'm going to switch to Love Gun by Kiss, and I'm going to look over at Peekaboo over there, and I'm going to be like, nail him, son, and give him a +1 dice to his roll.
Oh, God, okay. Hold on.
Shit. All right, well, that's on you now, Peekaboo.
Oh, I got so many dice to roll. But, you know, this is a higher chance to roll 3 6s. And I don't want to. Okay. That's actually not as good as the last one was. But I definitely hit one of them.
Okay.
I promise you that one.
Okay.
Yeah. So, you go ahead and use my gunslinger skill. Because, yeah, I mean, the minimum of the first one is above a 20.
Okay, you got that one. What about the other one?
So, next one. Oh, shit. That's a 6. 10. That is a 15 for another one. I got 2 more.
Well, you killed there are only 2 left.
Oh, okay, cool.
And they're fucking dead. So
Yes!
again, Peekaboo pops up and probably yells, "Peekaboo, motherfucker." I don't know. But
Peekaboo, motherfucker.
just like that.
That'll
And
do, son. That'll do.
just blasts the 2 of them, and they obliterate, and there's zombie parts everywhere. And that's it. You've killed the fungal dead for this part of the forest.
Asan taps her helmet. I love this thing.
Son, are you okay up there?
Ah!
Okay. I'm just making sure.
Okay, Kermie.
Alright, so now you've killed the dead, what are you going to do? Are you going to look around at all, or are you going to keep going forward?
I'll keep going forward.
There is nothing. Is there like anything over like nearby? Maybe.
Not particularly, but you know,
Okay.
sometimes people want to look anyway.
Or a shack.
Well, that's where you're headed towards. So, you guys head further down the path, and you come to this clearing. And in the clearing, there is this shack. It looks actually in fairly decent shape. It's not, the newest shack in town, but it's, seen some days. But it looks like you could actually, like, sleep there if you weren't in the middle of a forest full of fungal dead. And, it doesn't look very, very scary in of itself. But outside, there are 2 more fungal dead. They're not necessarily blocking your path, so you could try to just sneak past them and get into the shack.
Asan is gonna put her head down again, scratch the ground, and try to take one out.
Alright, well, this bitch is making y'all roll for speed again.
Okay.
Looks like a little old place where we can get together. I like it.
Ooh.
So close to 666. Hold on to your underwear. You're not ready for this?
Oh no, you both are going ahead of me. That means I'm probably not gonna get a hit one with my helmet.
I mean, you might. Alright.
So are they all? They're all the same thing, right? The zombie things, zombie fungal.
So far.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Zombie fungal.
And yeah, they go after you. So, all right, Christian, you are first with your 21.
By special request on Booster FM.
Press play. The Trooper by Iron Maiden as Hassan charges down the road to these shroom heads. And I will give Hassan the +1 inspiration as
This fits for this hillbilly game.
Oh, shit.
All right. So, Hassan, or let's see, yeah, Christian, he did that. Skag.
Woo!
What's
Yeah.
that? Kill them all, so don't. By the time
No,
you
just shoot one.
It's just
Shoot
one
one.
there.
No, there's two, but I'm running it one.
We'll see. Oh shit. That's not good, guys.
What'd you do?
I got a 666
Oh,
and a 4.
And you just hear this woman kind of giggle, like the giggle comes through the forest, and 3 more dead show up.
Oh shit.
Yay!
We're not running to the
One
hills
now.
yet, guys.
And you hear on the wind, you wanted some more, Hassan, so here you go.
Flirting
Careful
with
what
the
you wish
devil
for.
works to my
These jobs for Lucifer always go bad.
Your advantage, yay! Let me roll their initiative real quick. Let's see, 13.
I mean, at least I can hit the other one, because I mean the total was ridiculous.
And 1 more.
Gunslinger skill for the win. All right,
All right.
I'm going for the
What'd you
next
get?
target. For the next target?
What'd you get for the first one? I didn't even hear the first one.
Oh,
Because Hassan called.
24.
Okay.
24,
Got one.
26, 20, 25, 27. Excuse me. I can't.
That's
minus
more
one.
than enough. You got one of the 2 that were first there.
And if
Okay.
it's 12 points over their initiative, he gets a mark on his blood rune as a crit.
Yeah, his blood runes are probably full at this point because he's had so many crits with this. All right, so
Okay.
you have one more to roll, or
Yeah, I got my gunslinger skill next. Ooh, that was close. Ooh. 6, 10, 14,
you got it.
19 total for the next one.
Okay.
The gunslinger skill actually is just you get as many additional hits as you rolled 4, 5s, or 6s on that. You don't have to add that one together.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Just
so
as a heads up moving forward.
All right. So you got the first 2. The other 2 appeared after, so we'll roll through the rest of them. All right. Hassan, with your battering ram.
I'm going to change enough direction to go for one of the ones standing.
Oh crap! She can turn on a dime with that thing.
I'm
I
kind
rolled
of
5 4s, so that's 20.
All right. So you go at one of them, the nearest one that Lucifer dropped to you like a present. It's even got a bow on it.
Did you add
you
the one
go-
dice I gave you as a bonus there, Kristen?
Yep. Yeah.
So you see Asan running at this gift-wrapped fungal dead, and she batters it right in the dead center of the chest where the bow is, and it just explodes in a whole shower of wrapping paper, confetti, and dead body parts.
You love splitting them boys in two.
Alright, so then we roll through the next one. So there's one more, and that one is pretty close to you too, also with a bow on it. And it is going to try to lash at you. So let's see what it gets. And it whips. It just goes right in front of you, and all you can hear is the crinkling of some of the ribbon on its chest, and it's
fungal dead, more like flaccid dead.
And then we go back to Booster.
I'm gonna switch it up this time, and I'm gonna slowly draw my iron pistol and check that there's ammo in it, and then take careful aim at the remaining one and shoot, and likely miss it. All right, likely miss it, but you know, got 10.
You did in fact miss. So all we see is Booster pull out this antiquated looking pistol that has a little rust around the barrel. Not quite sure how it's functional. It's it makes you think of Peekaboo's tank, actually. And he just takes aim at the nearest fungal dead and shoots, and it just whips right past him and hits the shack. It explodes a little corner of the wood.
I look at the gun like it has betrayed me. You bastard. All the love I've given you over the years.
Maybe you shouldn't love your gun.
They don't call it the love gun for nothing. They call me Dr. Love.
Alright, so now we're on to Peekaboo. There are 2 fungal dead left, actually, because you had 2 originally and Lucifer dropped in 3. He killed 2, Asan killed 1. So
let's go shooting. Oh, that's not good.
Uh-oh,
No.
what'd you do?
Oh, hi. Hello there, Dexter.
Hi, Bobby.
I'm getting mauled. Oh, Jesus. Hi, you got zoomies now. I see that. Yes, hi. That'll only be 14 to hit one of them.
You just meet.
Woo! Like I said, not as good.
I mean,
And that's only 1-5, so additional hit on that one.
So additional hit on that one, or does it hit
Or
the other
on the
one?
on the other one.
Yeah. So is it is 5 just mean that you hit it basically, or is there like a damage to that?
So Skag, for that you do roll to hit first with aim, and if that hits, then you roll your gunslinger, and any 4, 5s, or 6s on that roll are additional hits.
And it's just the same 14 basically. We'll
yeah.
Go off if,
well, the 14 it's automatic hits that you
right.
get regardless of.
Okay, then you one was 13, one was 14, so you got them both. So
Cool.
So there comes Peekaboo with his gunslinger bullshit. He's just rolling up in there. Bang, bang. No more fungal dead. They just kind of blow up. It kind of makes Booster feel a little inadequate with his gun over there.
Why don't you leave the gun using to the professionals?
I'll do that next time.
Alright, so...
It's been a while since I've used my gun. You get to be a certain age, and you don't pull it out as much as you used to, and then when you do, sometimes it doesn't work the way you want it to.
Isan is going to ignore whatever they're talking about away from her, and is there a window that she can peek in?
There's a window. It's kind of dirty. It's not very big, so you might have to stand up on your toes a little bit to look in it from where you're standing. There's another one by the front door, but anything inside is going to see you walking up to that.
Okay. There's things inside, but we can take them.
All right, so you guys gonna just go bust in the front door? Are you gonna try to like listen a little bit? What are you gonna do?
Yeah, this would be a good time for you to use that motion detector of yours. Their sling blade. Just aim in at the house and let's take a look at what's inside.
Okay, and I can also get on top of the roof
See if
if need
there's
be.
anything in there moving. I don't know about climbing on top of the roof. You'll probably make some noise and they'll shoot you, and then,
I don't need to climb.
Oh, you got a trick, do you?
Yeah.
I knew there was a reason why I liked you.
I got this, and he pulls out another stone. It helps me go jump higher.
This has bad written all over it.
Yeah. I mean, if you can make something for me, then maybe.
All right, so you're gonna go up to the house and use your motion sensor.
Yes, first.
All right.
Get a read of the land.
So the motion sensor, if you're like right up against the house, it does pick up something. It picks up 2, maybe 3 bits of movement inside. The walls kind of make it a little hard for it to read fully, but there's a couple of things, maybe 2 or 3 things moving around inside there. Doesn't really tell you how big they are, just that they're there.
It's not ominous at all.
Satan never said anything was going to be easy.
Not at all.
So there are.
All right, well,
three
are there
people
windows
in
to
there.
this shack?
Yes.
Yeah, there was one on the side that's a little dirty, so it's hard to see, and then there's one around the front next to the front door, but walking up to that would expose you. Anything you walk up to that window is going to see you.
All right, well, I'm going to sneak around the back and check out that dirty window and just see if I can peek inside or anything like that.
I just tried that and it didn't work, Booster.
Yeah, but you're blind as a bat.
Rude.
All that blood and gore in your eyes.
You can definitely hear movement inside, and you can vaguely make out shadow, but it's, the window is pretty dirty. So, there's stuff in there. It's largish, not like excessively large, but it's not like Asan size.
Well, I'm thinking we try to lure them out here, pop them off as they come out the door.
All right.
I'm suggesting that to you guys. I don't know. I think if we go in there, they got the advantage. But if we lure them out here, if Peekaboo and I are hanging back a little bit, and then you go and sort of sneak up just around the corner of the house, and once they come out, Peekaboo takes some shots at them. You plunge in there, charge in, do your thing, bite them, the stuff you normally do. And at least that way they're coming out one at a time through the door. We don't have to face all of them. We're not stuck in there with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say there is a rock lobster in that shack. Like, that thing could fuck us up. So let's lure them out.
Can you use your sound thingy to make them come out?
Oh, can I use my sound thingy to make him come out, you ask? Just listen to this.
Put on some good vibrations.
So, you guys want to set up and then we'll try to lure him out?
Asan will pull her battle hammer again and stand right next to the door.
That works. I'm going to
Let's hide behind this tree here to get some cover and you can shoot at them.
Yeah, I'm going to take out my blaster rifle for this next
one. So I came
one.
in and I started blasting.
Hey, this next one I can't use my gunslinger feat on though.
So I'm going to set up behind Peekaboo there, and then I'm gonna turn up my speakers on my little war drum, and I'm gonna fire up some I don't know what would attract their attention. How about some Disco Express?
All right.
I think Disco Express would do it.
So we move into the disco era, you guys are standing there, and you know, Asan definitely hears a lot more sound coming from inside the house. A lot of movement, a lot of scratching, some grunting and groaning, and there's pushing on the wall. Now, where by the door are you? Are you...
I'm like off to the side so that when it opens, I assume it opens out. I'm like facing where they'll be coming out the door.
Okay, so you're just outside of the range of the door. Okay,
yeah.
So you can hear all of this, but since you're not in front of the window, you can't really see what's going on. But they're like, you tell they're like kind of shaking it a little bit, but it's like they can't figure out how to turn the fucking doorknob. So
I don't think they're very smart.
I can't hear you. Booty time, across the USA. It's booty time, yeah, yeah, yeah. I turned on the volume. What are you saying?
I don't think they're smart. They can't find the door.
Hey.
Open it for them, then.
Okay, she'll reach up and open the door and swing it out. And
do you stay right in front of the door, or do you jump back at all?
no, I like reach over and open it, and then fling it open, and then go back to my original position.
Okay. All right. So, what comes shambling out of the door is another fungal dead, but this one looks a little different. Still clearly too stupid to open a door, but he's like wearing some old armor, like some old military armor, like he may have been like some sort of like special forces kind of thing with the extra armor when he died. So he looks a little bit more tough than your fungal dead that you were fighting. He's definitely still dead, but he's shambling out the door and he's looking around and looks right at you. So y'all want to roll your speed for me?
I'm burning my resolve for this one.
Oh boy.
Well, glad I did that.
What you can see, Peekaboo and Booster, since you're far enough back, you can see through the door into the house. There is one more back there, kind of clamoring towards the door. So there are two. Oh, Christian is rolling hot with his initiative here.
I got like 5 dice, so.
Oh, and you guys are tied. All right.
My 5 dice are keeping me alive. That's all I got. That's literally all I got.
I mean,
his speed's real high.
All right. So, Christian, you're up first.
So these two fungal horrors are coming out the front window at the front door.
The front door. One is already out the front door and is looking at Asan, and then the other one is behind him, just about to pop out the door too.
All right. Well, I am going to. Can I delay my action? Is that a thing, or?
I think I read that you can hold your action. Kristen, do you know the answer offhand, or should I whip out the book?
Let me.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
You know what? GM call. Yes, you can hold your action until the end of the round.
Okay. But I'm actually not. I was gonna do something, but I'll stick with the group instead of. I was gonna run off around the side and try to cut through with my torch, get inside the house, get what we needed. But then I'm figuring it's gonna take me like 2-3 rounds to do that, and someone might get smoked by the time I do that. So I'll stick with the group. I will instead switch off from playing my Disco Express, and since we're going down, I'm going to fire up one shot to the body by the Rolling Stones. I'm gonna pat Peekaboo on the back and go, "Get him, boy."
Okay, I can do that.
All right.
Some dice for you, my man.
All right. So
You know how many dice I'm rolling right now?
Peekaboo and Asan are tied. So which one of you wants to go first?
Probably have me go first, because if this thing has armor, it can do stuff.
Okay.
All right.
I can too, but go for it.
do your stuff, sir.
All right, cool. I'm gonna use my sharp shot skill, which adds another 2d onto my to hit, with my blaster rifle. And for sharp shot, for those of you that don't know, Roll this skill instead of a ranged attack, taking a careful aim, destroy 1 armor for each 6 rolled. So
there's 1 armor.
How many dice are you playing Shadowrun?
pretty much. It's six dice right now. Right? Yeah.
Just don't roll 3 6s.
We'll see. Yeah, that was close. 6, 5, 5. I destroy 1 piece of armor for sure.
Okay.
10, 16.
You don't
20.
add it together for sharp shot. It's
Okay.
It's instead of.
It's instead of. Okay, cool.
Yep.
So yeah,
So
one piece of armor is destroyed.
All right. You do blow off the armor, and you can see this old body armor just kind of, it's so old it just crumples to dust in front of him in a pile. So he's still up, but you did knock off the body plate.
All right.
Peekaboo.
So Isan is going to swing. Let's try and hit him. 12?
Nope.
God damn it.
So you swing, and it goes right past him and hits the door. And the door shatters. And hopefully this shack doesn't belong to anybody, because now they don't have a fucking door. But you do not.
God damn it.
Alright.
Alright, it's always summer in the apocalypse.
It is. So, he is going to try to lash at you.
Not gonna stop a giraffe.
No, there's probably not much around that's going to stop a stampeding giraffe in this world. So, I mean, you know, at least on your side of things. Alright, so he's going to try and lash at you, Kristen.
Yep.
And he gets not enough to hit.
Woohoo!
So he swings at you and hits the remaining little chunk of door hanging on the hinges, and it falls off and crumples. So then the other one, this round, the only thing he can really do is move through the door now and come out onto the porch. So he walks out onto the porch, and he looks like his armor is much more sturdy than the previous fungal dead. He looks a little bit hardier. Like he's only been dead for like several decades instead of like 100 like this other one looks like. So now you've got the 2 of them on the porch, and we're back to Christian.
I will push my gear, and by that I mean I'm going to just ramp up the volume on this sucker. It's gonna damage it. In order to give both of them the +1.
Okay.
Is that okay with you, GM?
Yeah, I'll let it fly. That's fine.
All right, so I'll take 1 damage on my gear. On my my war drums, I will take 1 damage.
All right.
Then I will ramp up that volume just as Mick Jagger is going, "Wanna hit to the body, tore my defenses apart, straight from the heart." And then give each of these 2 fine fellows a +1.
All right. And now we are on to Mr. Peekaboo over there.
I have marked off a hit on my war drums.
Okay, let's go for the one that just came out with my blaster rifle.
All right.
Oh no, wait, hold on, single shot. Oh, I gotta reset this turn. That's what I gotta do.
Okay, so you can't do anything?
Yeah, it's single shot, then spend 1 turn to reset bolt.
So
Okay.
with the other hand, then Isan's gonna grab her chains to try and attack both of them.
All right. Well, they're lined up side by side too, so you may only still get 1 because there's 1, and so from your viewpoint, there's the one in front and then 1 behind him. So.
All right, she'll kind of jump off the porch, and so she can swing at him from the side, so she can get both of them. Nice, nice, nice. 20.
Thank you.
All right. So now when you swing at both of them, do you get both of them? How does that work?
Yes, with the iron chains, let me just read it out. Took me to the wrong page, sorry. Hit 2 foes when rolling, and then just hit 2 allies on a roll of 5 or less. So I do get a hit on each of their armor if neither of them are over 20.
Alright, so the skeleton that's closer to you, the one that came out the door first, you got him, he's done. He just crumples into a pile of rotten flesh and bones on the porch. The other guy, you do manage to hit, and he's still standing there. You just got some marks on his body armor there that he's got on, but he's still standing there, and he's looking at you like, alright. Cool.
But I hit, so that means I can use Whirlwind now.
As a follow-up action, or?
Yes. On a successful melee attack, roll follow-up, gain bonus attack for each 6 rolled. See if I get any 6s. I got 2! So it takes care of 1 piece of armor, total.
Okay, so it takes care of an armor. There you go. Alright, well, he's still standing there, so.
Yeah.
Then we go back to Christian. Oh, wait, he has to take a turn. What am I doing?
Yeah.
Alright. So, let me look here. Yeah.
One hit to the body.
So he is going to punch at you. He's going to take a swing at you since you're close. Using his I modified it. It's thrust, but he's a hand-to-hand. Like, it's just what I'm working off of.
Gotcha.
But if he hits, then he will basically you have to roll a d6 to save a piece of armor, or he's going to destroy your armor. So
Okay.
let's see what he gets. He rolls 8, 6, 14. Okay, he rolled a 16.
No!
So, I'm gonna roll a 6, and you gotta beat whatever I roll.
Oh, we each roll a 6?
Yeah.
6!
Oh, we tied.
Roll again. Rollies. 4.
You got 5. So you lose a point of armor there. You lose a piece of armor.
Bye-bye, Bugjaw helmet. He hits me on the head, and it just, like, crumbles.
Alright. So now we're back to Christian.
I will, seeing the sad state of affairs with Hassan's helmet, I will use my first movement, 2 movements. I'll use my first movement to run up to her, and then I will use my combat repair to try and fix her armor.
Woohoo!
That going. So I repair 1 piece for every 4, 5, 6 that I roll. And I come in with my trusty wrench, and blowtorch, and some spare parts that I'm pulling out of my beard. Gotcha, honey. Don't fret.
Epic.
I'll fix that right up for you. And I have 2 successes, so a 4 and a 6. Those 2 are failures. So I repair 2 thingamabobbers to.
I have 1 hit on.
There you go. So I repaired the hit on it.
Yeah, so it wrecked the helmet. So you're up there and you're doing your thing and pulling shit out of your beard and maybe out of your ass, I don't know. And you just, like, put this thing together, like, somehow, like, it's almost like some sort of magic. And it just is all together and you just pop it on her head.
Put it back there, tie it up on her head, pinch her cheek, then use my second movement to haul ass back to where,
All
to where
right.
Peekaboo is.
Cool.
Keeping me in shape.
All right.
Get there and just lean on Peekaboo. God damn it. I quit smoking.
You can find smokes out here?
I make them myself.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
Usually out of old resistors and old pieces of underwear.
Oh, that's delightful.
Sounds delicious.
Sounds like it tastes like ass. All right.
That sounds delicious.
We're not going to talk about your culinary
Your predilections
right
there.
Yeah.
Maybe the apocalypse, but we're still civilized.
Yeah. That's almost as bad as feet. All right. It is your turn, Peekaboo.
Okay. Let's do the sharp shot again. And hopefully with my blaster rifle.
He could blow his head off.
Try. I got the... No, wait, I don't get that +1 die. Alright. Let's hit this bastard. I didn't get any 6s. No! There's no 6s.
You can push it and take 1 point of damage to it to roll again.
Do I go? No, I don't do that. No. Alrighty. Yeah, that'll be it there.
Alright, so he goes to fire this great big cannon gun thing he has, and it kind of goes and then nothing happens. Alright. And now, Asan, on to you.
I'm gonna hit with my battle hammer again.
Alright.
Team.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Woo!
You guys had already destroyed his armor, so that is that. This
Woo!
kind of buff special forces looking zombie goes to look at you and falls apart. I mean, that's it.
It was his time.
It was his time. So
It
now...
was the second time.
He was a fun guy. We hate to see him go. Ha! Just kidding. Good riddance.
Alright, so now you've killed the dead that were in the shack. What are you gonna do?
Asan is gonna run in and look for the black box.
Alright. So, Asan, are you two following suit going in?
I would like to take a second outside. I'm going to rummage through the armor and the stuff that's going to fall down and use my find gear skill to try and see if I can find some spare parts and some gear that I can salvage.
Alright. Well, you're doing that, and you do find a handful of spare parts and stuff. Yeah, nothing major, but you probably glue it together to fix something if you want. And what about you, Peekaboo? What are you doing?
Yeah, I will... Peekaboo will run in and try to help out if he can.
Alright. So, Booster is rummaging through the rotten flesh of these creatures and their bits that are remaining. And Asan and Peekaboo go running into the building to see on top of this little wooden table is a cage. And inside the cage is this black box. But on top of the cage is a bomb. So, and the cage is locked.
You cut the red wire.
You call me?
There is a purple, green, and black wire on this.
I have no wits, so I'm not very good at trying to figure that out.
I'm gonna call out to our other friend that's outside. Booster, we have a problem.
Yeah, I think these guys were kinky. The amount of pieces of leather and buckles and O-rings that I found on them, I don't know, kind of weird. But, I walk in stuffing all that stuff into my beard.
All right.
Yeah, son.
There's a bomb.
Holy cannoli, let's get out of here.
Have fun.
Oh,
Bye.
but we need the box.
All right, let me
So, to defuse the bomb, you can roll
take a look at this. Would you, Game Master, please just first of all, give me a good physical description of the area of the cage and all that stuff, just so that I can visualize it.
So basically what you have is a mesh metal cage box. So you can't reach your fingers through. The holes are too small. It is hinged shut. The hinges are then strapped to and then wrapped around the whole box. On top is a bomb, and then wrapped around the whole box are straps that are connected to the bomb. And on top is a bomb. It's got a little clock on it, but there's no timer set. And then there are 3 little wires, a black, a purple, and a white wire. And then what looks like explosives strapped underneath that. So to get the box open, you have to defuse the bomb to set the straps loose and get the box.
So here's my question. Is there a basement?
No. And blowing up the bomb will blow up the box and its contents.
No, I don't want to blow the box. So I'm looking at this this cage and this box. My thermite blowtorch, which will cut anything into rounds, anyways, to cut a hole on the side of this cage and remove that part, and just reach in and grab the box and skedaddle with that.
Thermite torch for the win.
You can try it, but you don't know if motion is going to turn that timer on the bomb.
I don't know, but once in a while you just kind of got to roll the dice and see what happens. But I would advise my friends,
stand outside,
skedaddle on out of here in case this thing blows up, and that way at least you can live on and sing the ballad of old Booster, who carried his friends across many battles with both his war drums and his skill with the blowtorch.
I think there's already an anthem out there for you.
I like that.
Carry on, my wayward son. And he'll turn on and
That's
walk
right.
away.
That's exactly. Carry on my way. So,
Right. So it takes 2 rounds to do it.
First round he spent is stretching.
yeah.
And then 1 round trying to use the blowtorch. 1 round blowing. Okay, got
I
it.
select the perfect song. Like the perfect song, and then with the blowtorch, my song is gonna be "Turn Me Loose, Turn Me Loose" by Love Boy. Fire up the thermite blowtorch, drop the goggles, and say, "Well, fuck it, this place sucks anyways," and go to work.
So you're working with your torch. I need you to. I'm gonna roll a d4. You're gonna roll a d4, and if you beat me, then vibrations do not blow up the bomb.
All right, on D4.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to. I'm gonna take my camera. I'm just honest.
Super honesty right here.
Camera.
Appreciate that
All right.
honesty.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
3.
All right, you beat me. I got a 2. All right.
There we go.
First round.
Yar.
The blowtorch cutting the hole. It's making a little vibration. The bomb doesn't seem to react at all. All right. So you're cruising
I'm
along.
gonna tell you guys,
The anticipation is killing me.
it's some sweaty work. I'm getting swamp ass up here.
All right.
Thank God we're in a bog.
Yeah. So you're about halfway through, since you got 1 round, we'll call it, since it's 2. So about halfway through, you're sitting there and you're just cruising along, you're feeling pretty good about it, and then the timer clicks on. And it's got 5 minutes on it. So you gotta hustle, get that hole open, and get that thing out.
I've never worked a hole so hard in my life.
You gotta find that sweet spot.
Look for that G spot.
I'm leaving burn marks on this bitch.
You are singeing the box a little bit, but so far it's fine. So you gotta be careful you don't burn the box.
All right.
Don't burn the box. That's no fun for the woman.
No, that is not pleasant. No.
You're supposed to just make it cold.
All right. So, time is ticking. You get to about 2 minutes, and you're on the last links, and they free themselves. And you hit 1 minute, 45 seconds. And you gotta grab that box, and you gotta haul ass out of there. And beat me one more D4 and see if you make it.
Thank God for my jump boots, which allowed me to move twice.
All right. But if you're gonna use your jump boots, you'll probably be fine. So you better haul.
Haul in. What would you like me to do? You need a roll of some sort?
I was gonna have you roll, but if you use your jump boots, I'll let it pass. We're not gonna worry about it.
All right. Very nice of you. Yes, I will. As soon reach in, grab that thing, and then on out of here.
All right. So you guys make it
after
to...
I've run past them. I'm like, oh yeah, guys, run.
Okay.
So
Run
you're all
after.
running down
Away
that path
from the house.
bog. And in the distance, you can hear it just go off, and it craters. You can feel the shockwave, and it kind of pushes you forward a little bit, and you jerk a little.
Knocks us on our asses.
We have that epic fall forward.
You come out the path like that whole movie thing where you just kind of come flying out of the bog and into the dirt, and you're all face down in the dirt, and you kind of eat it a little bit.
I'm just holding the box up like this.
Holding up the box. All right.
I got it.
You got
All right,
the box.
I'm gonna pull out the thing that Lucifer gave me and not knowing how to do it.
Wait. Do we really want to give this to Lucifer?
Yeah.
I mean, it's fucking
If we
Lucifer.
break the deal, we're dead.
But Lucifer's gonna break the deal anyway.
Why don't we find out what's in the box first?
You can't open the box. It is sealed.
What's in the box?
It's sealed.
It's okay,
Lucifer,
Brad.
we have the thing.
We can find out what's in the box.
So
Did you?
you called Lucifer despite Booster's objections, and you see on the horizon the limo
We'll get back
appears.
to this later.
And it's all an ass.
I want to get lucky, Booster. Damn it.
Apparently, you want to have a moment with Lucifer there.
You
All right.
want to talk about a burnt box?
Ow.
It
She
might
might
have
set
been
that shit
burnt
on
once
fire
or
in a good
twice
way.
before.
Lucifer can be whatever she wants, too, remember. So, alright, so the limo shows up, Smalls gets out, and opens the door to the limo. Do you all get in?
Hello, Smalls.
Yes, I get in.
Alright.
Miles, have you grown since last time I saw you? I get into the...
And you can hear him as you get in. Ha, ha.
At least he's got a sense of humor.
So he closes the door behind you. He gets in and starts driving back towards where you started your adventure. What do you do?
Is Lucifer in the car?
Yeah, Lucifer's in the car, and she's sitting there and she's looking at you, just waiting patiently, with her red eyes, looking at you because you have the box.
So there was a bomb there.
Oh, was there?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
We obviously made it out, Booster. It's fine.
Look, she's just trying to get into your pants, so we're not gonna pay attention to what she has to say.
Oh, okay.
Tell you what, this is the deal I'll make you. You let us keep the box, and you can have her. Fair trade. 1 for 1.
So you're going to let me have the box, and I'm going to let you live. Or you can try to hold the box, and I'll just take you to hell for Giraffe Land and get the box anyway.
Fair enough. Here's the box.
All right. So Lucifer takes the box and just looks happy as can be, is sitting there and is like, hopefully this will work. Opens the box, and out you find Lucifer pulls this raggedy-ass teddy bear.
Oh, hi there.
We went all that way for a teddy bear.
And Lucifer's looking at this raggedy-ass teddy bear, and you can't figure out what the fuck. So, what do you do with Lucifer in her smart suit, showing all this cleavage, holding a raggedy bear?
I'm not sure what's with the bear, but okay. And just drink some more.
I disbelieve. Is that that a raggedy ass teddy bear?
It is a raggedy bear. Yes, that is correct.
Does it have unlimited necromantic powers?
No, actually, I was hoping it might have romantic powers. You see, there's somebody in hell, and I thought maybe I would take a different route this time. Instead of compelling them to be with me because I'm the Lord of fucking Darkness and I can make them do anything, I thought, what if I do something to show a token of affection? I mean, it works for all you fucking humans. So they told me something about their childhood, how they had this bear, and they wished they could see it again because it was important to them. So I had my demons snatch it from their childhood home and stick it in that shack for you guys to retrieve.
Why didn't you just have them bring it to you?
Because, A, it wouldn't be as impressive if I had just had a demon bring me a bear rather than me compelling somebody and sending somebody on a mission where there was real danger to retrieve the bear. And B, where's the fun in that? It's boring in hell if I don't get to have fun.
Well, Insane, you're officially no longer the most insane person I've ever met in my life.
So,
payment?
Lucifer sits the bear down next to her. Yes, you will be paid. We're going back to where you started. So the dead that were in the area were actually going towards a cache of nuclear warheads. A few of them were available and still working if they were to be defused. They were all defused for you. One of the warheads is your payment, sitting there that you can take back, and Revna can use however she wishes. The other two went with the fungal dead because one of them is intelligent, and apparently there's an enclave of intelligent fungal dead that want to blow up a war pig encampment. So there's some information for you too. The encampment is on the other side of the bog from where you were. So do with that what you will, and take your warhead and your lives, and thank you for working with me.
Can I keep this so I can call you?
Yes, you can call me anytime.
I just look at you like, fucking have some class.
Excuse me?
Not at you, at her. Like, she's already told you she's got this bear for somebody she likes. Somebody. Never mind.
Have you ever heard of polyamory?
No, but can you cure it with a nice little scrub?
No. That's herpes booster.
Oh, yeah, that I've heard of
you
that.
want to get those crabs looked at. They're starting to crawl up your ass.
I look at, they're not going to take your teeth, though.
They don't take your teeth. That's not how they work.
You sure?
And you have like 4, so what do you care?
Hey, you know.
They make me look really good, though.
That's right. You look very good. All right. Thanks, and bye. And I get out of the car.
All right. So all of you exit the vehicle. Satan gives a wink at Asan as she gets out and says, "Definitely call me." And then the limo speeds off into the distance and disappears. So when you get out, the jet bike is actually out from underneath the tank, and it looks like it had a little upgrade. Like the engine looks like it's been souped up a little bit, so it goes just a little bit faster for you.
Zoomies!
It worked.
So the tank actually looks like it's seen less terrible days. It looks a little bit better. The treads are...
The tank looks amazing.
See what a miracle worker I am. I'm not even here and I fix this shit.
The treads are better. The gun looks like it might actually fire. And a lot of the dents and scratches have magically disappeared. So it's looking good. And off to the side is a pile of repair goodies. Tools, some gadgets, some spare parts. On the side of the boxes, each one of the boxes is drawn a giraffe. And a little note that says, "For booster."
They're all nicely wrapped, too.
I have a question for you two.
What?
Do you think we can kill Lucifer with a nuke?
No.
Maybe.
All right, I'm about to find out.
So you load up the nuke and you take it back to Revna, and
We follow Lucifer with it.
You're not going to find Lucifer. That limo disappeared right back into hell.
We'll find a way. I'm taking this nuke to hell.
Revna takes the nuke and the information, is quite pleased, so she pays you handsomely in funds and gear, and you're ready for another adventure.
Huzzah!
And that's
Woo!
it. You retrieve
Teddy
the bear
bear
for
is
Lucifer.
We
That
have
was
rescued Lucifer's teddy bear.
Yeah, that was the side adventure I wrote. If you rolled 666, you actually had something else completely different to do if you hadn't. But you rolled 66, and I'm like, yay! Right at the beginning where I had hoped.
Nice.
We did the thing.
You did the thing
Yeah,
I wanted.
I feel really dirty now, but nice.
And you
It was
also
a lot
have
of fun.
to.
You did a great job, Kat.
Thank
Yes,
you
you
so
did.
much.
That was a
That
lot
was
of
good.
fun.
Also, everybody thank my 10-year-old son Colin. This is his special bear that he loves more than anything in the world. I ran downstairs on break, and after you guys rolled the 666, and I was like, Colin, can I borrow Bear? Keep it a secret. Because this bear was my plan for the retrieval. So I had to go down and get him for my kid.
Devil's bear now.
The devil's bear. All right, guys.
Nice. Very good job, Kat. Thank you very much. And
Thank
a
you.
lot of fun, guys. A lot of fun.
Do we want to raid? I went ahead and put in a thing in the chat.
We do. Would you guys like to go around and talk about what you're doing? We will do that first. We're going to start with Skag, and then Christian with her and thens, and I'll roll it out.
Okay. Hello, everybody. I am Skagwater RPG. You can find me on all social media under that moniker. And yeah, you can find me playing here starting next week, right?
Yes.
Yep, Monday.
Next Monday for a D&D campaign where I will be playing Luston Fire River. And then yeah, you can also find me on Dice Drop Evolution where I play Michael Malibu. And we'll be releasing a new episode on Friday. So yeah.
And he might be running bunkers and badasses for us.
I might
if
be.
you talk him into it.
Might be. There'll be a lot of explosions.
I've been trying to tell him to do that for a month or so since he got the book. All right. Christian?
I'm Christian, the Bleak season on Twitter. I actually got nothing going on. I'm winding down. I'm at the end of the semester of my job. I always take 2 weeks off of most of social network and stuff like that. So I'm actually going on a little hiatus, a little break, just for mental well-being. And I'll be back swinging in a couple weeks after that. So hopefully get to see some of you guys again.
All right. Kristen, can you give us the list, please?
Hi, I'm Kristen. You can find me at Darth Surrealish on the internet. I actually have been posting some TikToks. I've got some in this makeup and some as Candy from the gala. You can find me on Saturday nights at Exquisite Corpse Presents, where I'm playing Candy, and Steve and I cooked up something special today that will be in the game soon, and I'm so excited for it. Starting Monday, we are starting the Artena campaign. Our Madness Takes Artena, where I'm going to be taking the players through my homebrew 5e world, and I'm super excited for that. Then later this month, in the same week, we start 2 campaigns. One where our friend North Shore DM Chad is going to be running us through another homebrew 5e world, and I get to play in that one. And then the day after that, because he will be Thursdays starting the 16th, and then I will be Fridays starting the 17th, where we play Cyberpunk, and that's gonna be lots of fun. And then we also have some watercolor wizardry happening with Maria so that she can do the cool things for our players. And podcast. Game Night Heroes, you can catch me right now as Kiara Doyle, the burned spy that was raised as an assassin by the IRA. And then I will be in the Lady Blackbird run when that comes out as well. I think that's all I have. Cat.
Hi, I'm Kat. I was your DM for the evening. Find me as Autumn Knox on Twitter and wherever else social media is sold. I am going to be in the long-term Cyberpunk campaign starting on the 17th with Kristen DMing. This Friday we're doing The Last Masquerade as a one-shot that Kristen is running, and I'm in that. I'm going to resurrect my character from the last time we played. I get to wear a really sweet and loud suit. And that's really it for me. I'll be on Chaos commentary every other week throughout the month, and we will be seeing what else we come up with. And that's it.
There's lots.
There's lots. And we're going to go ahead and raid. Where are we raiding to, Kristen?
Guild Superior.
Well, we're going to go see Guild Superior. All right. So
Thank you
we're going to
very
raid.
much.
Thank you for coming and watching my first game. I appreciate all of you. Thank you. Raiding.
Raid. Maybe.
Getting
The
there.
raid.
Getting there.
It always weirds me out when it doesn't show it on my end with the rating thing.
Well, we're still there. Let me see. It does not say we have raided.
Maybe we'll raid.
That's what I said.
Twitch
Maybe.
doesn't hate us.
Maybe we raid. Who knows?
Let me see if I can find it. Oh.
Unless they got off as soon as we were gonna say that we were gonna raid them.
It says they're still alive.
Oh.
There we go. Now we're raiding.
Haha!
Yeah, I just clicked it over here and it's finally going. Okay. Raid now. Let's go.
Raid.
All right.
We have raided.